Whoa.
Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome. It is early in the morning. I thought this was going to be taking place later in the day, but yeah, here we are. Your Discord. Oh, hello Discord, how you doing? Welcome. How's it going, Fire Balloon? What's up, Silly Hedgie? Sonic Fam, Nationverse, Aiden, Wonder Mario Bros. So since this Q&A is taking place within the Discord server itself on this text channel, I thought that I'd just put out this part of the screen and stream it, and who knows, maybe we'll get some good questions and some good answers. If you haven't already, join the Discord server if you can and ask a question if you want. But yeah, we'll have all our die-hard questions answered except for when the release date is going to be. That is currently a placeholder date and not a official confirmed date. Meaning it could release before then or even after then. Is the stream lagging on your end? I'm not sure. Looks perfectly clear on my end. I'm not getting any issues in OBS. I would suggest maybe refreshing the page. Start in roughly 2 minutes. That's good to hear, Fire Balloon. Oh man, I really want City Escape. I want to see some gameplay. Sonic be involved in the Star Wars universe? I don't know. Seems they're open to collaborating with many, I don't know, many popular brands like Transformers and just recently DC. So I guess anything's possible. What's up, Cramlink? How you doing? Ready to rumble in Cityscape? I am too. I need more. Sonic and Squid Game. That would probably be less likely to happen, but you know, again, who knows? Alright, one more minute and the Q&A will supposedly start. Because they're improving the game to be more stable, more optimized for its launch. That is one of the main reasons why it got delayed. I am very curious about skills and how they work as well. I'm not sure. I kind of have an idea from what we've been shown. Sonic Rumble is typing. But I'm not sure entirely. And yes, Ace is enabled, or at least should be enabled. Oh, actually, you know what? Before... Let me... Alright, now she should fully be enabled. It is 9:01. Where's my Q&A? I do not play Sonic Speed Simulator. Not anymore. Nope. Nah, this won't be a call with the devs or anything. I'm just... The reason why I'm doing a stream of this with the text channel open is because I know the past few times that I've talked about having a... something happening within the community Discord server, I'd get comments saying that they don't have access to Discord in their country or something like that, so this would just be the best second option for somebody to find something here. So alright, it looks like we got ourselves a message here. We're officially kicking off the Q&A. Today we're joined by Baskerville and lead community manager. Oh, he's the lead community manager. And Lethal Viper, senior community manager, who will be aiming to answer your questions. To get things started, we'll post some of the most frequently asked questions we've seen from the community over the last few days. We'll do this by posting the questions and our answers one by one and creating a thread for each. Within that thread, we can continue the discussion and answer more questions related to the topic. Open questions. After the initial hot topics, we'll open up a chat for more questions. So if you got a burning question on your mind, drop it in. We're here to listen and answer. Enable 30-second slowdown mode. Keep things readable and make sure everyone gets a chance to chime in. Why was the game delayed, and why so close to the release date? As we work towards the May 8th global launch, it became clear that new features like Rumble rankings, crews, and skills were going to fundamentally change how the game plays. We want to make sure Sonic Rumble launches in the best state possible, so we made the tough decision to delay. So yeah, the featuring of Rumble rankings, crews, and skills seems like it's going to drastically change the landscape of the game, possibly. So they're probably just delaying it a few just to see how it converts over, I suppose. Let's head into the thread and see what everybody's talking about here. The game is a bit too grindy. Well, make it be known. Let the devs know that you feel like it's too grindy. What's up, Nye? How you doing? Each session in Rumble is at least, like, I don't know, a little less than 10 minutes, I think. No, I cannot tell them that. Oopa oopa. A little bit in some third, okay. Delayed because the content the team wanted to come out with global launch update not ready, or was it more of a we wanted to make sure the unique skill per character system and ranked are not broken horribly by design, so we felt it was better to test the waters before fully sending. It's more of the latter. The content is ready, but it needs to be balanced, refined, and maybe more things added. It's just a very complex change to add that many skills. So yeah, seems that skills, rival ranking, and crews most certainly change up the gameplay in some form that they're trying to look more into to figure out whether or not it will completely break the game. That's the gist of what I'm getting from this play. It's like they wanted to have it out, but the stuff that they were introducing is just too much. All right, we got another question here with an answer. Why aren't new features being released as post-launch updates? Great question. While live service games often evolve after launch, these upcoming features change the foundation of how Sonic Rumble plays. Releasing the game first, then immediately shifting that core experience would be confusing and go against what we're aiming for. Our goal is to launch with the version of the game we believe players deserve from the very beginning. So yeah, it definitely, whatever this new system is it's completely redoing the entire game from what we may be more familiar with from the past few seasons that we've had at early access to. So they're definitely wanting to make sure that it's a fair, balanced thing. Because I think when I was reading through the news update that they released, I was a little concerned about the skill system. More specifically, the fact that it looked like, here, I can actually just bring up the graphic real quick. Let me... Is it this one? No, that's not it. It's close. Is it this one? This one. Okay. I think it's this one. Let me get chat back. Hey, Denny, how's it going? Okay. So, as you can see in the screen share, let me bring OBS back up so I can make sure that I'm streaming the right thing. Alright, if we zoom in, you'll notice that a lot of these skills are emotes that are already in the game. And it looks like you can level them up, level 1 to 5, if you... I mean, you know this if you read the information. But, like, as you can see, skills... Oops. Skills include effects such as increased movement speed, the ability to attack other players as if you weren't allowed to do that already, and the ability to draw nearby rings towards you. So it seems like it definitely is a new system that not only affects the movement speed that people get, it may have a greater impact when attacking other players, and the fact that it acts like a magnet for some of them to bring more rings towards you. This is drastically different than how these emotes worked when we had it before global launch. So I do kind of appreciate that they are taking time to balance that, because the thing that I notice a lot when I talk to people playing this game, especially with the Sonic Rumble Spotlight series, the one thing that always stood out to me was the fact that a lot of people said that they enjoyed the game because it felt like there wasn't a pay-to-win feature within it. And reading more into the skills section, it feels like they were trying to add a pay-to-win method, but also at the same time didn't want it to be pay-to-win. I don't know. It is very drastically different than what we are used to. And I think that's another thing that they're trying to look out for, because they don't want to release this game and it be pay-to-win. I mean, that was my first, like, initial reaction when I heard that they were adding skills to the game. I was like, okay, this could either make or really break the game, because, again, talking with so many people playing the game, the one thing that stood out the most was that people enjoyed it because it didn't feel pay to win. It felt like if you actually got first place, you actually got first place. I mean, aside from the desync, but you know, it didn't really feel like you needed to have a specific thing to do a certain. Now, obviously, the game still has a meta 100%, but like even with that meta intact, it's still possible to win if you don't know the meta. And really, the only thing that the meta affects is just the leaderboard stats. And the leaderboard stats, while it gives you rewards and whatnot, it's not like a big crucial part of the game other than just bragging rights, basically. You miss Sega Heroes. I miss Sega Heroes too. That was a good game. I'm surprised they shut it down. I was so upset when they shut it down because I was really looking forward to more of that game, and I feel jealous because a lot of people got sent like a pin set, so I wanted that pin set but I didn't get it. Well, what did Lethal post and then delete? All right, here goes a burning question that I know a lot of people have. Why are other regions still allowed to play during the delay? The pre-launch phase helps us collect more important data and feedback that improve the game for global players. The new features we're introducing also benefit from real-time testing, so keeping pre-launch active supports its long-term quality. Which is very true as well. Very much what I expected them to do. I mean, what would be the point of delaying it and then disabling it for everyone when you already have a market open to test this out with actual players on a semi-global scale. It's not a huge global scale, but it's a scale enough to test the waters and make sure that it is properly balanced when it gets to global launch. The US definitely would. I mean, the US and the UK combined 100% would bring in a big player base, but I know they're wanting to make it so it's more viable for other people. I'm not really sure what the reason is for the regions that they choose to do test marketing in. I think it's because it's just, I don't know, maybe it's easier to distribute somehow. I don't know. The thing that is the monetization mobile games has little no limits unlike PC games. where placing ads will instantly kill the game. Sonic Forces Speed battle players drown in ads. We can expect a similar system in Rumble. Yeah, though fortunately for the PC version, which I think a lot of people would probably more so gravitate towards, is that with it being on Steam, Steam put in a rule now that free-to-play games can't have advertisements in it. So if you want to get, I guess, the definitive Rumble experience, and you can do it on a PC, you know, getting it on PC would probably be best, because Steam has launched a new rule that, you know, they can't advertise or put advertisements in free-to-play games on Steam anymore. It is confirmed that Sonic Rumble will be free on Steam. You guys prefer a rerun of a previous preseason on launch or brand new one? I mean, it would be cool to have a full rerun of one of the past preseasons, just so people are able to go back and collect something. But I feel like with global launch, we'll likely just get a brand new season. Obviously they said that they would bring back certain skins from events and whatnot. I don't know if specifically stating that they would rerun the entire event, but it's kind of hard to tell. I kind of have a theory of what they're gonna do. So a while back, the Extreme Riders skins for Sonic, Tails, and Amy were bundles that you had to purchase with actual money, and then eventually they discontinued those bundles and then put them as separate skins that you could get with red rings or red star rings in the Red Star Ring shop. Now whether or not they're going to do that with event exclusive skins, like you see, like something like II, for example, and Mimi, I could 100% see them bringing those back to the Red Star Ring shop. But when you have other characters like Opa Opa, Oopa Oopa, the Were-Dragon, Werewolf, Werebear, those skins, you didn't really necessarily have to buy them with Red Star Rings. So they're probably going to redistribute them through the ring shop again. At a later date. That would be my theory of how they would handle it, rather than just running the event again. Because running the event again really has no purpose for people that already have played through the event. And I think they would much rather just keep it more, I don't know, more in line with that. Because, like, what's the point of rerunning an event for the people that's already played it, adding new stuff to it, and then having to charge them to pay for that battle pass again, just because. And if you don't, like, have a battle pass for them, then they have nothing to work towards. So I think when it comes to rerunning events, that's less likely. But I mean, hey, we have an event question right here. Why are events still being run during pre-launch? We're running events and releasing new content to make sure the game to make the game fun and exciting. I put sure in there somewhere for those who already have access. This way we keep things fresh and give players something awesome to look forward to while we continue preparing for global launch. Does that mean the 4 discontinued Riders bundles are going to be purchasable with Red Star Rings now also? I'm not sure about the Rider skins themselves, because I remember Rider skins being, that was a bundle that you got for ranking up, and then you bought the character with actual money. I don't know, I guess it really just depends on how they view it and what they're going to do with it. I mean, I could see them coming back as repurchasable with Red Star Rings, but because they're the rare category, I think they're the rare rank in Sonic Rumble. I could see them maybe going a little bit less for them. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that. They'd probably be around the same. Gothic Amy, yes. I'd imagine they'd probably be around the same as the Extreme Gear Riders. Could be wrong, though. I could see them being less than what the Extreme Gear Riders are, because Extreme Gear Riders are they rare too, or are they epic? That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure. Let's see. 28. It's apparently shopping in town from Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Extreme Rider skins are epic. Okay, so if the Rider skins are rare, then I'd imagine they wouldn't cost as much as the Extreme Gear skins. Or Extreme Gear skins. Extreme Rider skins. Okay, so here. Wait, does this mean there's a chance not all events will come back? We've stated prior that events can come back in different forms, but even if an event itself doesn't return, the rewards of it can still come back. So, yeah. So, some events can rerun. I think what they mean by this is potentially like the Valentine's Day event or the spring event. Maybe the Sega crossover event, I'm not sure, but you'll have various other things that were a part of an event that won't come back in the form of an event, but will return to get in some other form. Feels like regular ring skins to me. They look cheap. I mean, I definitely agree with that. And I would like for them to come back to the, you know, as ring shop skins. But because people already bought them with real money, I don't know how they're going to, like, analyze that and put that into perspective. Because, like, again, I don't know. It's like, you could buy it with real money, and then it comes back later as rings. Just feels a little, like, unfair that someone bought it with real money. I don't know. I am 100% all for it coming back as a ring shop thing, but because people spent money on it, they spent money on skins that are now discontinued. Oh, we got a new question here and an answer. Will players who cannot access the game now miss out on exclusive cosmetics and event rewards? We know that's a big concern. Many skins, chow, and stickers available now will return after global launch. While I can't guarantee every single item will come back right away, our goal is to give everyone a fair chance to earn or collect them later. So anything that comes from events, this just goes ahead and pretty much answers it flat out. If anything's in an event and you're worried about missing it out or missing out on it, it'll come back and it won't, like, it won't disappear. Like, they're not going to give you, you know, it's not going to be like, here's II. All right, well, you missed II because the game didn't come out yet, so you're not going to get II anymore. So I can definitely see them bringing back a lot of cosmetics that people may have missed out on. If they do it like Speed Battle and rerun Methless vs. Infinite 7 times a year or something, I don't think it'll be like that. I really do want Ruby Metal Sonic to come back, please. I don't think they'd rerun events as often as that. I think this game definitely has an event schedule that they're going for. So them rerunning events multiple times throughout the year feels a bit redundant. I don't know, because they always seem to have something coming out that's brand new to the game. So at least it seems every 2 months or so, that gives them enough time to bring in new content. So if they're taking it that you have 1 to 2 months of gameplay time and all they have to do is just get the content prepared, then I think they should be on a good schedule that's ongoing. But I'm really hoping that it's not as redundant as you're saying it is for Speed Battle. I don't think it will be. You want the 2025 skin? Yeah, I noticed that a lot of people are wanting that as well. I feel like Velcomia is the only one that bought it. I could be wrong. I think I saw some other people with it, but I feel like the only person I've seen with the skin is Velcomia. But I could see them coming. I was talking about that with Velcomia and his player spotlight that we did. I could see them bringing that back more so near the end of the year when they do another New Year skin. Like, I could each New Year, I could see them bringing back the previous New Year skin if you want it. So, like, you know, let's say, for example, this New Year we get like a 2026 Tails. But beside Tails is going to be 2025 Sonic, and I could just see that being like an ongoing collection that they could continuously add to. Miku and Isaac might have it too. I think so too. Again, I've only seen very few people with it, but the only person I ever think of whenever I see that skin is Velcomia because of how much he uses it. I could actually, a 2026 Silver would probably be better considering that 2026 is his 20th anniversary. 20 years and they haven't done anything with him. Is July 31st the new release date? No, July 31st is just a placeholder used by app stores. We will share the actual release date here on Discord and on our social channels once it's ready. It is no use. I mean, sometimes it lines up. Sometimes it gives them an idea of a date that they could shoot for, and have out by that date, before that date, or after that date. I think they have to continuously keep updating that, that release date for the App Store so they can maintain keeping it on the App Store. I think that's like a requirement because each app has to have like a release date. They can't just like, you know, not have a release date, I don't think. I mean, I remember when it said coming soon, but I'm not a developer, so I'm not sure how the App Store operates. But I think you have to keep updating it if you've given the app a release date. I don't think it has the matter of what they're adding to the game that could delay it. I think, again, the major issue that they're running into is with the new skills feature, it's going to be changing the landscape of Sonic Rumble, because as it was stated in the news article that they released talking about the major update, the new rival ranking mode is going to... New rival ranking mode is... The rewards from that is going to replace seasonal rewards. So if you want seasonal rewards, you have to play the new competitive mode. Which... I still don't really know how to feel about that. Because, like, I really enjoy just playing. But again, they're making drastic changes with this new skill system. Probably the push for rival ranking. I don't know. What's up, Yerma? How's it going? I mean, that would be the hope, but again, that's also probably why they're testing it, just to make sure that rival ranking comes in with balanced skills and just overall optimization where it's needed. They didn't go into how often or how they didn't really break down rival ranking as much as I was hoping they would for the news update. So it's sort of like we gotta play it and figure it out for ourselves, which kind of is weird. I don't know. I didn't like that they didn't really break down the information for rival ranking. And yeah, same with crews, because we don't even know how crews function fully. We get an idea, but we don't know how that functions fully. Why commit to the release date if you're not able to make it? We set the May 8th date because we genuinely believe we could deliver the game by then. As we finalized new features like Rumble rankings, crews, and skills, it became clear they needed more time to meet our quality standards. We didn't want to compromise the player experience. While we regret how close to launch the change was made, it was the right call for the long-term health of the game. Well, Crash Bandicoot, I sure hope so. I really sure hope so. You know, I will say, during that feedback session that they had, and I joined one of those research groups, I did put in a word for Crash Bandicoot. That was I did that, all right? So you can thank me if Crash Bandicoot ever I don't think it would have, but I could pray, I can hope, and I can dream. Because I need Crash Bandicoot. Zero Gravity's got some pretty decent songs. Alright, let's see. Again, you keep saying Rumble rankings and crews. Again, I have to ask what exactly is so drastic different to justify this delay. Nobody understands what makes crews different from squads or the other ranking talk different. I feel like crews is kind of, I mean, I guess it could be miscommunicated that means another form of squads, but I think crews is just really just a group kind of thing where you can chat with people rather than it being an actual thing, like an actual mode. Totally understand it, as the update isn't out yet. Not all information is available on these yet. However, here's a little info piece from the blog. Compete with the league you belong to based on the scores. Wait, what? Compete with the league you belong to based on the scores you earn during the period and get rewards according to your final ranking. Create a Rumbler group with your in-game friends and achieve score. Is this there? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Is this their way of like shoehorning a bigger friends list? I've cracked the code, guys. Cracked the code. They're gatekeeping the friends list update. I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out here, because we can't theoretically ask that question as of right now. I don't think. I think anything that is said within these threads are supposed to be related to the game itself, or the question itself. Not the. Of course, it's related to the game. Since if you got high rank, wouldn't that mean you're fighting every sweaty player imaginable? Probably. And yeah, the communication being very, I guess, shorthanded definitely makes it a lot harder to convey information. I don't know what it is. It's been like that. If you've got any questions left, feel free to ask away in this thread. There, I asked. We got it both in there at the same time, Fire. Lethal. What does that mean? That's not the answer. Story mode. I mean, I guess more so like expanding more on the story that they gave us from the beginning rather than it being, I don't know. Maybe they're thinking in terms of like how Fortnite handles it with their battle pass, how they have an ongoing story in the background. Alright. That is all. I can't put a reaction.
It will just be Eggman beating Sonic 99 ways.
Let's see. Expand the friends list by one.
Give me 50 friends list now.
50 friends list.
We are always listening to the feedback, people consistently asking for the friend list limit expansions for entire months, being the big
Being the what? Being the biggest complaint. Why did she cut off at bigger?
I'm excited for Sonic Rumble 2. It's a shame there's no friend list.
Sonic Rumble 2. The biggest plot twist of the century that people always forget.
If Sonic Rumble is so good, why isn't there Sonic Rumble 2?
I don't know. I don't make the rules. But if I were in charge, there would be a Sonic Rumble 3. This game is fun with friends list. That's the thing. Yeah.
It's as if Rovio is developing 50% of the game of something. It's quite a misunderstanding.
Nope, Rovio is just handling marketing and social media. Everything else, I believe, is being handled by Sega of Japan. At least that's what they've shared with us in the Discord server.
If Sonic Rumble 3 and Knuckles is so good, why don't they make a Sonic Rumble Adventure?
Not necessarily, Les. Not necessarily. Because the communication issue could also be between the developer and the person handling the social media account. Again, we don't know, but there clearly is a communication error or delay in communication somewhere. One blocked message. Oh, right. The reason I blocked them, if anybody's curious, is they were hacked the other day, so I didn't want to take any chances, but I guess they're fine now. Sonic Rumble Adventure is so good, why don't they make
Sonic Rumble Adventure 2 is SP good, why don't they make a Sonic Rumble Heroes?
Oh, that was you? Okay, I'll unblock you. Because I did receive a suspicious message and I did not did not know what to do. As there seems to be an investment into making the game competitive, the team clearly would like it to live a long life. Has the team looked at previous failures to try and avoid them? It's a bit tricky, but not everyone has worked on the same game, so direct experience sharing is a bit limited, but the teams learn from each other, of course. What possible mistakes are you specifically referring to? I can look for you. Hold on 1 second. Stick. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Let's see, console. It doesn't seem they've answered anything retaining. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've said anything retaining console port within the last few days. Let's see.
Gotta bring the popcorn here.
Gotta bring the popcorn.
I heard next preseason they are changing the game's name. I think it's something like Zabu Crumble.
I will uninstall the game. Originally, we didn't plan on compensation for the delay, but we are always looking on ways to, on how we can accommodate our community. I hope that they have some kind of compensation. Yeah, I don't think they've said anything. Yeah, because I see your question here, Stickman.
If Sonic Rumble Heroes is so good, why don't they make a Shadow Rumble 2025?
Originally, we didn't have compensation. Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything about console port. Unfortunately. I mean, I'm sure they'll get around to doing it. I feel like there's enough of a demand for a console port.
Chaos Sphere.
And I'm almost certain that the reason why the game got delayed in the first place, aside from this recent delay, was because they were looking to port it over the PC.
If Shadow Rumble 2025
I mean, again, I can't really
good,
say anything, but I would imagine that within the next year or so, we'd probably have a console port. Much appreciated, Stickman. Hope you have a good one. They're not changing anti-cheat. I suppose not.
If Sonic Rumble 2026 is so bad, they should make Sonic Rumble Unleashed.
Don't get me started. Currently, do not have a good date for global. Do not have any new announcement on adding more regions to the pre-launch. However, this does not mean it is not possible. So they could add more regions, potentially. We've raised the player concern to the development team. I'm certain that they looked into this.
The next season, it's going to be a new legendary Uber skin. I'm manifesting it.
An entire season based on Fantasy Zone would be amazing. Okay, here goes a good question that I hope gets answered. Honestly, you really wish the special rumpers weren't only for 2 hours at a time. Again, I'm sure they have a reasoning behind that I'm not sure what the clear reason is other than just testing purposes, but I do hope that when the game goes fully global, we'll have permanent modes like squads and whatnot, because like, while I know the main concern is that a lot of people would just play squads over Ring Survival, when you have the game launched at a global scale, then there's enough players to balance out between Ring Survival and squads, I think.
Add more Gothic Amy stickers.
I definitely agree with that. I think for co-op battle, it could be the... I think for co-op battle, having it, like, be active every week, but just have, like, one enemy per week could potentially be something that they look into.
Gothic Amy for Cross World. And she comes with Metal Gothic Amy as a new character.
Metal Gothic Amy. Just Rusty Rose, but Gothic.
People need to do the real question. Can Chemical Plant Hunt be removed?
I wish. I will personally remove Chemical Plant Hunt myself.
Yo, listen up, there's a story about a little guy living in a Gothic Amy world. Give me onion rings.
I will keep Pinball Carnival, however. Until I lose horribly on that stage, and then I just eviscerate it.
And all day and all night everything he sees is Gothic Amy like him, outside and inside.
I am pinball biased. Is that a chance
Dave
you guys...
needs to have the Pinball Carnival Canon event. He likes that thing too much.
Heck yeah, that's right. Is there a chance you guys can do open betas
Gothic
or
Amy
closed
is house
betas?
with Gothic Amy windows.
We did a closed beta in the past. It is just not easy to do on mobile because Android and iOS do not allow testing like that. Steam, on the other hand, does, and I think genuinely there is some interest with the team to pursue that idea. And we're exploring it, but I'm not sure if it's something that makes sense.
Carnival forever.
At least of the game, at least if the game is not delayed by a super long time. We never know, of course, but it's a great idea that we'll discuss with the team and see what we can do. So the potential of an open or closed beta for Steam is on the line. Potentially. But again, that also just dives into how drastic this update is. So like I would say to look out for one, but not to expect it. I can't remember when the closed beta was first. I'd have to look back at my YouTube channel and see. Let me see. What's up, Scarf? How you
Miku
doing?
Miku, you can call me Miku, blue eyes, blue hair.
I'm thinking Miku, Miku, Miku. Okay, so closed beta 11 months ago. May 24th of last year was the first day of the closed beta.
Gothic Amy.
Gothic Amy.
Gothic Amy. Say hi to Hitman Luna-sama. Time for Gothic Shadow next.
Gothic Shadow, isn't he goth enough?
Can countries that has access to mobile get Steam too?
Okay, there. Finally found it. The last day of the closed beta last year was
Gothic
the
Steam's
26th.
for
So it ran from,
Except
it
Zabi.
literally ran 2 days. Or 3 days. 24, 25, and 26.
Full Gothic Amy crew win.
Full Gothic Amy crew win? I'm not sure. We'll have to do it again sometime. Fall Guys collab, who said that? Ooh, you don't have enough points.
I know all. I
You
know
gotta go
Jet
to a
the Hawk
birthday party.
Twy is the best.
Yeah, right.
Hawk, hawk, hawk.
To it. Thank you for tuning in, Denny. I'll catch you later. So for the most part, it seems like I guess the Q&A's technically coming to a close.
forget the previous statement. I eat
Forget the
green
previous-
turkeys for lunch.
Green turkeys. It's an interesting one.
Think Rumble could be the main reason why they aren't putting a release date for Crossworlds.
I doubt that. I think Crossworlds has its own reasons. You don't see that. You don't see that. You don't see that. Shh.
That's the bigger. The green chicken is going to be the meta. Believe me.
Why can't I put the shush emoji? You see nothing. Oh, you'll put a react on that one. Oh, I forgot about slow mode. My bad.
I found you, faker.
I found you, faker. Slow mode is enabled. You don't see anything. Now you know why I was a bit silent. You don't. No. This is you're imagining it. You didn't get
Run
the
while you
notification.
can.
Davey smells. I do smell. I smell like Sonic. What does Sonic smell? What do you think Sonic smells like? Raspberry. Blue raspberry. That's what I think he smells like. My cat's looking out the window. Run while you can. Yeah, see, Lethal, get back on topic. Ew, Zavik Bros. What was Speed's question?
Now you've angered me. Fire balloon. Was it? Well, you've made it onto my list. It's a very special list with very special people. I'll be low.
I think there's a 500 character limit, so that might be why it's getting cut off. You know, flowers is a good answer for what Sonic smells like.
I'm joining you now. Mudkeep Captain.
Mudkip Captain. All right. Is there any questions that you guys had that didn't get answered that you'd like for me to try and ask? Twitter takeover.
I still love the Twitter takeover. FR Father. Lethal never stops being jumped.
I mean, I could ask that question, but I don't think they'd give me an exact answer for the skateboard one. So I would imagine that we would likely get that.
The snake is being cooked / J. turkey on a hoverboard is next.
Frozen Factory Team. There. I got you.
Are there any plans to do a cross event in Rumble to celebrate Cross World's release?
Any plans to do a crossover event? That's a good question, but I'm sure, again, they probably wouldn't be able to answer it.
I want Thanksgiving Jet. He would be my main.
Thanksgiving Jet. It sounds pretty... I don't know. It sounds pretty odd. Thanksgiving turkey, like.
Thanksgiving.
But I mean, I
Jet would be a
guess
Thanksgiving
hawks.
turkey.
Hawks eat turkeys, right? I would imagine. So maybe not too wild. Sonic cars for Sonic Rumble. Just the car, nothing else. We've got that Eggman car at the end of Green Hill Run 3. Can we have that as a playable character? Actually, you know what? If we're gonna put any car in the game that's playable, it's gotta be the Daytona car.
And a big egg. Yada,
It's
yada,
gotta be
yada.
the Daytona Raceway car. Whenever you play as it, it just goes Daytona.
When Q&A is gonna close.
I'm not sure when the Q&A is going to close. I'm assuming that it would close soon because it just, I mean, like, it seems they definitely had majority of the frequently asked questions highlighted here, and then this open question bit, like, it has some questions going, but it doesn't look like they're answering most of them. Best thing you could do is leave feedback. So, I mean, it just seems like general questions now, as opposed to anything that would be directly related to the game itself. Daytona for the win. And then we get like a Daytona Raceway stage as well. But I would say that, you know, there's definitely a good handful of questions that were answered here. So, I don't think 2026 is a... I mean, it could very well get delayed to 2026, but I don't think the thing that they're trying to fix would take an entire year. Can't really say what or will not be changing price-wise. However, we're always keeping track of our player feedback. Like, if it's 2026, I feel like that's even more detrimental to the game's release. But again, I'll hold my tongue. Press enter by accident. We're always aiming to optimize the game for all platforms and different devices. You okay?
I'm falling free in the wind, in the wind. Free to be in the wind, in the wind.
Ace the Lemur cover of Night of the Win-Win. Or free. Put both of them on there. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and close out of the Discord.
Here's what you have missing last year in Sonic Rumble. Sorry that you didn't have the game yet.
That is how that's gonna go.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Gotta follow my rainbow.
Heck yeah. Ace is gonna be singing the cover for the City Escape song in Rumble. Just in case you guys were wondering who would be singing, it would be Ace herself. Alright, let's play some Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Gotta put on my main Crystal Metal Sonic. 2 preseasons in 100 days at least. I can't believe we're already almost the 4-day mark here.
Having
4
bundle
days,
with a mode in 700
13
ISR is a
hours.
good start. Hope to see it reduce some more.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we get some reductions to the microtransactions as well. 4 days until the game releases. God, I just... Can we take a... okay, hold on. Before we actually play, I just want to... bring these up. Because they look so good. So, like...
Can you believe it? Sonic Rumble tomorrow.
Can you send some pics of Dave? Do you mean Ace? Look at this. Look at this beauty. You're fine. Yeah, I can send some pictures in the thread.
I think they release Rumble in autumn because all Sonic releases because we're in a season.
But look at this. This looks sick. I love it. I need it. I want it now. Then we got, let's see. Sweet Mountain, which I think Goose was onto something the other day in her thread. You can kind of see like a thing on the bottom of this lollipop here that looks like it could potentially slam down. The fact that it has green lights around it kind of makes it look like it's going like, okay, you can go, and then like
Hi guys.
maybe it turns red and it's like, nope, slam.
Totally add me to Sonic Rumble.
I think my friends list is full, unfortunately. So Sweet Mountain looks pretty sick. Not my preferred stage, but that's fine. Let's see. We got Starlight Carnival Run 3, which oddly they decided to do a render instead of an in-game look at. I'm very curious of how these conveyor belts are gonna work. It looks like it's more so you have some that go left and then maybe some go right, and you're just traversing through it.
Zavix steals Charmy's reign.
Zavix just a bully. And then we got Desert Ruins 2, baby! S-ranked stage number
Zavix
2!
leaving with a child. Unbelievable, this guy.
I can't wait for this. This is gonna be sick. And then we have Lava Mountain Run 3, which reminds me of Lava Shelter from Shadow the Hedgehog for some reason. I think it's because of the way the corridors are like defined. That reminds me of the stage from Shadow the Hedgehog. We also have City Escape Team, which again I will state just looks like Seaside Hill in my opinion. Reminds you of the Crash Bandicoot game, not gonna lie. Well, hopefully it doesn't have the same fate that Crash Team Rumble had, because Crash Team Rumble was really fun. It's just Activision had no faith in it whatsoever. I've reorganized my OBS window. There we go. Let me do that. And then we've got Sky Sanctuary Survival, which looks really sick. Another City Escape stage, which, again, I'm very curious of how this is going to work as a ring battle.
We are balling in Rumble, let's go.
I'm very curious of how this ring battle is going to function, because it looks more like a survival kind of stage. But again, as I said in my video, it's no surprise to see some stages that are disguised as a ring battle, because there are a few ring battles that look like a hunt stage too. So I'm very curious of how that is going to play. And I can't wait to hear the remix that they use for that. And then Sweet Mountain ring battles.
Crash Team Racing and Team Sonic Racing. I remember the war all too well, and they were both abandoned.
Both abandoned, yet I think Crash Team Racing is still pretty active on PlayStation. I just need more fruit, and then I can upgrade Chip again. Alright, let's do one solo round, and then, whoop, some lag. Well, I mean, Activision, Beenox knew what they were doing with the game. I think for Team Sonic Racing, it was kind of all over the place, at least from what I remember reading on some of, like, the wikis and whatnot. Apparently, like, the development team, like, wasn't from the past few Sonic Racing games, and they had to, like, reach out to previous dev members to, like, figure things out. It just sort of started to fall apart as they started development on it, I think. And then the main reason why they didn't want to do DLC or push more content for it was because it cost money to update the game, which makes sense, but, like, come on. I'm ready to gamble too, Rouge. I'm ready to gamble.
Seven rings in hand. Speed for a night with feet in sand. What a W song.
Unpopular opinion, but I really do like that song. Feel bad for Just Jess because, like, she just recently played through Sonic Secret Rings, and that was, like, an ongoing song. It's saved now. I'll take the rings though.
Still, even Sonic Racing for Apple Arcade got more support than main game.
Well, that's because Racing Arcade
Sonic
was
Cross.
done by Hardlight, so they had the resources and the money to push out updates. It still gets updated, surprisingly. Here, Nye. Actually, instead of sending them to your thread, I'll just DM them to you because I don't want to, like, I don't know. I don't want to spam a thread with just fan art of a character. Gotcha.
Dave, name your crew the Dave cards.
Hello, Lit. How you doing? Try and find some good. Just let me know whenever you send that friend request over, and I'll send some art. How you doing, Lit? You think we can see another party game in the future, like Sonic Shuffle? I mean, technically, you could count Rumble as a party game if you like really want to. Though, uh-oh, some major lag on my end. My bad. Don't know what happened there. But in terms of another like standalone party game like that, probably not. Which, I mean, is unfortunate, don't get me wrong. But like, it's so weird how that game turned out the way that it did. Because, like, they got help from Hudson Soft, I believe. Hudson Soft helped develop that game. And for those who don't know or aren't familiar, Hudson Soft developed a good bit of the first Mario Party games. So, alright, gotcha. Sent that friend request. Not Desert Ruins Ring Battle. It'll only give me Desert Ruins Ring Battle when it thinks I deserve it. It's my favorite. And they always take it away from me. Alright, gotcha. After this, I'll send something over. But yeah, no, Lit. The game getting delayed again really sucks. We went through the Q&A that they have on the Discord server currently, read through it, and I guess the bottom line of why they're delaying it is because the new features such as skills, crews, and rival rankings drastically changed the entire playing field of what the game plays like right now. So they want to test and measure and make sure that it is in a decent state whenever it comes out. I know the main thing was like, well, you know, it's a live service game in a way. Why not just release it and have people get into the game with the new stuff? But like, it seems like it's drastically changing the game's format overall. So I'm all for it. Whee! Let me see if I can do this thing real quick. Yep, I do. All right. You guys ready for something? Here we go. There we go. Gifted 10 subs. Got nothing. I don't know how YouTube determines who gets what, but that is how that works. Here, I'll invite you, Yerma. After I do this thing real quick.
All in all, at least the Q&A is pretty decent.
Yeah, the Q&A was decent. I know it doesn't answer a lot of questions that people were probably hoping for, but it does answer the most frequently asked ones, I believe. The only clan you need is the Dave Ace clan. Achievements. 5,000 rings. Awesome. 5,000 more rings that I won't spend. About the friendly fire. Don't worry, if Nye doesn't do it, I will. Ew. Why are you here? Yeah, Denny isn't here. Unfortunately, Denny's not here. Alright, let's do it. No way, Zavik, I ain't buying you. No way. More like, no way I'm buying you.
PLS play Team Zavik PLS.
No. Team Zavik does not exist.
I think you should give Zavik a chance. The more you avoid him, the more he destroys your life. I
think Zavik was right in Team Sonic Racing. Cringe before Zavik, because every single time I look at Zavik, I do cringe. So he might have been onto something, actually. Why is the game lagging? There's like a noticeable frame drop.
I will burn this planet down, and I will find you.
I think I can lower the lag a bit after we're done with this race. Ouch! Get hooked.
Hello, chat nerd. Face backhand. Index. Pointing up. Point 2.
What determined me hitting the poison? Woo! Alright. I think I have an idea as to why it's lagging.
Remember kids, if the Zavik player currently is in first, then that's no good.
That's no good.
I can't wait for City Escape theme song again in the Sonic Rumble version.
Oh yeah, me too. City Escape is gonna be so sick. I'm really, really curious what it's gonna sound like. Cat is meowing. Pinball Carnival Hunt. Favorite stage. This deserves to be on the S tier. I don't know about you guys, but I'm giving this the S tier.
Shout a 9 in that round. Heck no.
S tier Pinball Carnival Hunt coming to you live from Pinball Carnival. It's your host, Dave Ace.
This delay makes me question. First GTA 6 or Sonic Rumble?
Well, we know it's going to be Sonic Rumble because GTA 6 got delayed to 2026. Booyah! It was announced earlier today that they are moving the release date of GTA 6 to May 26th of 2026. So, an entire year's worth of a delay.
Hi, it's me Ace again. I've come to tell you Dave now has a gambling addiction.
That I do.
Y'all lucky Shout a 9 was off. He would have obliterated y'all FR fire magnifying glass tilted left.
Why was that?
Magnifying
Why
glass,
did she pause before saying glass? Magnifying glass. Chaos control.
Bubble emote is a new meta. Until Chaos Control came along.
Whee! No confirmed release date as of right now.
Sorry, Dave. I just love magnifying glass tilted left magnifying glass tilted right magnifying glass tilted left magnifying
Gla. Magnifying gla.
Magnifying glass tilted right magnifying glass tilted left magnifying glass tilted right magnifying.
I'm just waiting for her to say
tilted,
magnifying
left,
glass tilted towers.
Welcome to Tilted
Oh,
Towers.
no way! That's crazy! Oh, that's crazy. Welcome to Tilted Towers. When I catch you. That was insane. No, I've been sleeping on getting the streak, so let me
Friendly
get the streak.
fiery. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Right. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted.
Open
right.
fire.
Magnifying. Glass. T.
T. Magnifying glass T.
Stay the line. Bard. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Right. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying. Glass. T.
Gonna start up a merch line with Ace, and it's just gonna have her going magnifying
glass. Tilted.
magnifying
Left.
glass.
Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Right. Mag tower. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Right. Mag.
What's up, Chronic Forces? How's it going?
Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Right. Mag tower. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted.
Mag
right.
tower.
Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Dave, as your creation, you should make me like magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Right. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted.
Make it stop! Make it stop! Christmas tree. I forget that I have the Christmas tree emote selected. Buddy.
Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Right. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted.
Cat is
right.
important.
Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnagni.
Yes.
Carousel. Horse left right carousel. Horse right right carousel. Horse left carousel. Horse left carousel. Horse right. Christmas tree.
How did I trigger my attack? I didn't press the button for that. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That's fine.
Emotes is a new norm. The more magnifying.
No, I didn't want to do
tilted,
that.
Right. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Mag. I will give my grinning cat. Smiley off. Fire teacup. Without. Handle. T-cat. Face.
Fudge.
Speaking. Head. In. Silhouette speaking. Head. In. Silhouette speaking. Head. In. Silhouette speaking.
Miss me.
Head. In. Silhouette speaking. Head. In.
Hey, son, how's it going?
Silhouette. Wilted. Flower magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left.
You're up.
Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Right. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying. Glass. Tilted. R.
What was going on with Shadow there?
Fire teacup. Without. Handle. T-cat. Face. Musical. Note musical. Note musical. Note musical. Note musical. Note. Dave, as your creation, you should open fire on your teammates. TRRRRRR. Too many magnifying glass. Tilted. Right.
Too many.
Magnifying glass. Tilted. Left. Mag.
Villa Gorilla. There's a gorilla for sale. There's a gorilla for sale. Love that song. Oh, shark. Keyboard is off limits. Help me survive in this winter wonderland. Oh!
Are you gonna pull to the 100 men versus one gorilla?
Nah, I'm good. I want to
Gorilla
live.
per se, love everyone, grab one. You underestimate my power.
You underestimate me. Who are you, Omni-Man?
Ace, is it canon that I like magnifying glass? Tilted. Right. Magnifying glass. Tilted. Left. Magnifying.
Guess we'll have to make it
glass.
canon.
Tilted. Right. Magnifying.
Music's perfect for survival.
Asa Creamer. I'm secretly part of the Sin Mania Alliance.
I'm sorry, the what?
Where is Omniman? Where is he?
Where is he? I love that meme. Blind Immortal. Here, I got you. Oh, hey. Everybody's favorite.
Are you sure about that?
For sure.
Sonic sucks. I like Crash.
It's okay, Ace. Crash will come back one day.
It is over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
The Ace Star Wars crossover we never knew we needed. Desync is real. That's unfortunate. Friendly fire. Oh, last second.
My name is Ace.
If I
am
got
going
you,
with
I
the
would have been
announcement.
first.
Shadow is magnifying glass. Tilted. Right. Magnifying glass. Tilted. Left. Mag.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know where that cream came from. The
My name is
betrayal.
Memphis, Tennessee.
I apologize. Hey, Sonic Station, how you doing? Does everybody feel about the delay? I'm all for it. I know it sucks. Definitely hurts to see it, but I think this game needs it. Sin can testify to that. Well, Sin, the more you're active, if you would read the description for once, Sin, if for once in your life, if you were to click the description, there's information of how the bot works. I need more music. Well, then don't complain. Here, I'll turn on the game music since it's been... Oh, I can't do that? Well, I mean, you party me. But I'm the party leader. Okay. I can't fix your video. I'll tell you exactly why that video underperformed, Sin. Alright, you ready? You ready for this? You posted it too late. I saw someone make the comment the other day that, they found it ironic how, like, people want Sega to take their time with Sonic games, and then when they actually do it, people get upset about them taking their time with the Sonic game. I don't know.
Most accurate response.
Spins into... Are you role-playing in my chat right now? Is Sin seriously role-playing in my chat right now? Chat, cook 'em. No. Just kidding. And from a standpoint, I can see how they do see that. Like, again, as I was stating yesterday during my stream, like, watching someone like me play it on a high-end gaming device, it does look polished. But there are clearly a lot of issues still.
Sega's learning from their mistakes after 06.
They're about nearly 20 years late with that. Friendly fire! Get me out of here! Take more rings. You're a fell off.
You gotta show them that one Pinball Carnival clip from Goose.
I do. Because clearly the game is not in a state for global launch. They, like they stated in the server Q&A, for those who weren't able to view that, I have DVR on, so if you want to go back and watch that portion of the stream, you're more than welcome to. But the whole reason for delaying it is the new skills feature and other things. like this. Like this. I'm not saying that this is part of it. Yeah, no. The overall delay is because the new skills feature drastically changes the landscape, as well as rival ranking. Because rival ranking, for those who didn't read the news article for the next major update, is going to be the thing that replaces seasonal rewards. So any rewards you get from rival ranking is going to be what you would usually get from seasonal rewards, and that's going to change the landscape of how the leaderboard works and everything else. So they just want to make sure that everything's running fully smooth before they pump out the final version of what they want Rumble to be. And done. It does kind of suck, which is why I'm still kind of on the fence of how I feel about that entirely. Because I just don't really... I'm myself am not a competitive player. I mean, yeah, you'll see me getting competitive on stream like the past few matches, but by heart, I don't care enough to be number one. So like, there may be times where I take the game more competitively, but I'm not aiming to get number one. I don't think there's... I mean, unless there's a way for them advertising it, I don't really think there's really a need for them to show it off at Summer Games Fest. At least in my opinion, there's not really anything too specific that they need to show off, aside from an advert. So, I mean, if we do get anything at Summer Games Fest for Rumble, it'll probably be an advert, but outside of that, probably not anything too, like, big outside of that. I mean, I'm all for competitive mode, giving you rewards and whatnot, for sure, but it kind of splits the fan base, or the player base, up a little bit, because there are some people that play this game and, like, don't take it as competitively, and are still able to make, or get rewards for doing that off of the seasonal leaderboard. So, like, when it comes to forcing someone to play the game competitively just to get the rewards that you would normally get just from playing the game as you usually would, it kind of hurts that player base a little bit. How could you? The one thing that I am still drastically concerned about and worried about is the skill system. Because, I mean, I'm glad that it seems like they're making it to where everyone's able to get the skills at a fair, like, I guess, pace. You know, you play the game, you're rewarded for playing the game, and then you buy the skills with the rewards that you get. But I still have a fear that they're gonna add some kind of microtransaction to it, and that'll just make the game pay to win. And again, as I was stating earlier, the biggest thing that this game has going for it that I've seen a lot of people say and praise is that it doesn't feel pay to win. So when you add in a mechanic like skills, which actually gives players an advantage in the game, and then you put a price tag on that, then it's technically pay to win. So I'm very concerned about that. But again, we'll find out more when that update comes out. I just wish we had a little bit more information about it. skills are not passive. They are very much something that's supposed to help players gain an advantage during the battle. Now it's 4 players. Yep. All right, I'm gonna press play and I'll go FK real quick. Oops. I mean, they'll have cooldowns to them, but they are specifically, as the news article stated, used to give the players an advantage in the game. You can attack other players with it. It can change your momentum and your speed overall. And it will allow, some skills will allow you to draw more rings towards you. So it is very much not a passive system. There may be some passive skills that you get, but overall, majority of the skills that are being implemented in looks to be some of the emotes that already are in the game and allow you to attack other players. Give all your resources to me. Oops. The sleeping squad. There's only 4 players. Are you in a bot lobby?
I would prefer they make a separate gamma mode for the abilities. I kinda prefer how it is right now.
Well, I think most of the skills are going to be used in competitive. Like, I think that's where you'll find most of the use out of them. But, I mean, you'll still have skills in ring battle and squads and whatnot. So, like, it's not going to be, like, strictly for ranking. But, like, I think the more you upgrade the skills, the more beneficial you'll have it in ranking.
Before I leave, I want to say one more thing. Since these emotes are going to be refunding with RSR, how do you think they will make those emotes?
From my understanding of how that's going down, I think that means that the emotes that you have that are skills are just going to be transferred over to the skills page, and they'll just solely be used as skills. You won't be able to use them as emotes anymore. At least that's what it sounded like from my perspective of reading it. It could be that they're removing those completely. I don't know, but the gist of it from what I got from reading that was that they were just taking those emotes and transferring them over to skills or reworking them to then re-release as skills later on. I win instantly. It's the Hungry Box special emote. Ooh. Not entirely sure how they're gonna do it for the emotes that aren't being transferred to skills. They could just be taking them out completely.
I meant the emote that aren't skill like the Taken App 1. Those they will refund too. How will they make those earnable?
We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Again, this is the issue with them not really giving too much information of what to expect in the next major update. As much as I really would love to understand some of them, I do kind of wish that it was, I guess, better, more detailed. I know they can't say everything, but like, I don't know, these game-changing updates that like heavily impact the overall landscape of the game, I feel like I should be able to know a little bit more information before getting into it, so I'm not as confused as everybody else, but third place.
Probably something to unlock for free like with the baseball slide, I think. Hence the need of refunding RSR. Hawk hawk hawk.
GG's.
Dave, I am joining the Eggman Empire.
I'm right there with you. You cheated. No, I mean, I don't think that's the case, because this stuff that they're adding in the game is going to be released in 1.2.0, so the modes, ranking, and everything will be available to everyone. It's just, it won't be a global launch release thing as they were planning to, so we definitely could get the information. It's just they're holding back on it for some reason. They did answer a question about the story mode thing. No specific story-related content that I'm aware of. Not right now, but if there is a lot of interest by the community, it might be something that will be considered. There's a way to play solo and co-op, but just not the full narrative chapter stories, etc. Place your bets again. You hate all stages. There's nothing wrong with all the stages. They're all perfectly fine. Man, someone stole your thunder, Yerma. First we Sonic, then we Rumble. Sonic Rumble. Bird idiot. Wee. Fudge. That should be the left one. Shit, voice actor. I really want Jack Black as Vector.
I really want a latte with steamed Australian goat milk.
Same. I've never had it. You know, the one thing that I wish I had in my collection is the mushroom coffee that they did for the promotion of Sonic 2. They had like some kind of coffee company did like a collab with them where they made a mushroom blend and put Eggman's logo on it and whatnot. And it looked pretty interesting. I've never had mushroom coffee, but I do want to try it. What if we change the title of the YouTube? What do you mean? You talking about for your short? I don't think it's gonna really matter. I think that short is pretty much dead in the water. Give it a few days. Maybe it'll be like the Switch stolen one where it just blows up. Hey, nice. I could see Echo getting in as a buddy. As a playable character, I don't know. That'd be pretty interesting. Ooh. Shield clutch.
Naito, if you don't win, you will turn into Zabi.
Oh, I saved it! Crazy save! Uh oh. Not saving this one. I feel like Sonic content on TikTok does better anyway, just because of TikTok's algorithm. It's pretty easy to get something going with Sonic content on TikTok. There is a pretty big community for it, surprisingly. You have a hatred for Sonic friends on TikTok? I think it's pretty harmless. Look at that desync in HD, 60 FPS. What if they don't, Sin? What if they don't? What then? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is happening. Just gotta make it up here. Come on. Come on. Ah. So close. I want to see that ring. Dude, look at that ring count. Look at that ring count. That's what I'm talking about. Why we play the game. Bruh. You know, I don't see many people playing as Stealth Sonic. Let's play as Stealth Sonic. I give up. No, you're
very close one.
GG's. Alright. Did you need a... Did you want an invite back here? Grab some water, no problem. Alright, got you here, no problem. I'm a huge supporter for Wade Whipple in Sonic Rumble. I do want Wade Whipple. Actually, you know what? Speaking of, okay? Alright, I want to show this to you guys because I got this shared to me the other day. I don't know if they're up on Game Banana at the moment. I'm assuming they are. But friend Garrulous sent me, and Frank and some of our other friends in this group chat here, 2 mods that recently came out in for Sonic Adventure. So I'm not gonna say what they are, but I'm just going to show it. Let me just grab them so you guys can enjoy the cursed. Okay, so you ready for this? All right. I think this one's less cursed, so I'm just gonna post this one first. We got Wade Whipple in the Knuckles costume over Knuckles. Gotta love it. Best mod ever. Alright. And now for the more cursed one. Alright, this is the more cursed one, alright? That's not cursed. This right here is cursed.
The Flames of Disaster.
Jim Carrey has been 3D modeled onto the Robotnik model from Sonic. And I don't like that. I don't like that. This makes me feel so uncomfortable
Magnifying.
looking at.
Tilted. Left. Magnifying.
That is crazy.
Tilted. Right. Mag left. Right. Magnifying.
So I'll have to see if I can
Tilted.
find them.
Right. Mag left.
I will
left,
definitely
magnifying.
play as them, or do a playthrough with them in it. That has to happen. So I'm very curious. I don't know who made those mods, but if I find out, I will let you know. But
The Flames of Disaster. The Flames of Disaster. The Flames of Disaster.
the Flames of Disaster. Friendly fire.
Chaos Control.
Chaos Control. Woo! Oh my god! Why am I going so fast? Yeah, I saw the new Switch update is bricking consoles, which is really, really funny. They should have never changed the color of the eShop. The eShop should have remained the same orange. Ouch. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, I've never had that happen before. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. The eShop is just boring now. It's like I don't even want to go to the eShop to buy my games anymore because of how boring it is. I'll just pick it up online or something like that. I'll just get a download code from GameStop or something. I don't want to use the eShop anymore. Nintendo, you've ruined the eShop experience for me. And I am no longer using it.
How do you feel
I'll
about
just
the
go out and
not
buy my
expanding
game.
the first list limit?
I mean, I know it sucks. I would really appreciate Friends List getting a limit upgrade, but I think, again, the main thing that they're doing with Cruise is probably trying to, I guess, substitute something else for a bigger Friends List, because in Cruise you can invite people and you can hang out with friends and whatnot, and I mean, it looks like you can invite them to be in your party as well, so it just seems like something that they're trying to really do to help out with the Friends List thing. But even then, it's like not that much of an upgrade, just a few more extra friends that you could technically be in communications with.
I'm Sonic. As a child, I yearned for the loop-de-loops.
Those darn loop-de-loops. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Curse you, Kareem.
Night out.
It's a bad shot. I mean, it looks like it runs better according to people on the Switch too, but like,
The thunder of
it don't got no
Alexis-
eShop music. I don't want it. Dream Team last night, man, the controls suck. I've never really been a big fan of Dream Team myself. Like, it's a fun game and it is a fine game, but like, it's also a mobile title. So like, I mean, I know it sucks that it's tied to Apple Arcade and a lot of people want to play it that don't have Apple Arcade, but like, at the same time, you're not really missing out on much.
Dave, this is your favorite stage. You better not
Ooh.
lose.
It is my favorite stage. It is the stage. Ouch. Man, desync sucks. There are no chests up here. GG's. Alright, see you later, Maestro. Thanks for stopping by.
I go. See you, guy. Mint chocolate ice cream is peak.
To some, maybe. She's doing pretty well. She doesn't have much to say, but she's doing pretty well, I'd imagine. I want more of Tori. I'm not sleeping on it. I just have bad experience with mint chocolate, so I tend to not really like it. Chicken sucks. It's always this one, isn't it? Oh yeah. Do you see that? Do you see that?
Revenge guac.
Revenge guac. I really want Movie Shadow in this game. Please. Please give me Movie Shadow, please. Give us a stage everyone hates. That's not a stage everyone hates. Sonic's in the game. Nah, we gotta beat up Sonic. Get Sonic out of here. Metal Sonic only. I don't think we're gonna get Movie Shadow before global launch. I'm curious to see how it's gonna affect some crossover events, though. They're gonna opt into moving them or doing more of them. We. Nice. We shall see what they end up doing. Why does that take forever to load? Oops. Might be without music here for a second. Because YouTube's being slow. Oh, did it kick you from the game? Yes! Yes! Yes, I'm gaming!
Yeah. Vector should be voiced by Jack Black. Tom Holland should voice Charmy, and Chris Pratt is SPO.
Thing about Tom Holland is, I'm pretty sure he's gone on record saying that he's not interested in being in the Sonic movies at all. So, I don't know if we'll ever get Tom Holland in Sonic movies, but I wouldn't count on it. Dang, last minute. GG's. Get out! Alright, let's get the music back up and pumping. If my web browser will let me.
Get out.
Get out. Here, I'm gonna do something really cursed. Well, actually, there's a higher quality version of it that I can get. I paused you.
La 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 la. La la lolo. Ghetto you.
There we go. Some good music. Some goated music. Ill Sins Online.
Tralalero tralala por patio porkera.
best soundtrack of the century. I'll be right back.
Lingan Guli Guli 110 Lingan Gulingan Goo. Lingan Guli Guli 110 Lingan Gulingan Goo.
All right. Do 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 do.
Blah 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 blue blue.
It's the Crash music. I'm summoning him. I'm summoning him into Rumble. What's up, Frank? How you doing? Crash out music.
Scooby D Toilet Hawk Twa Sigma Phantom Tax.
We have reached Brain Rot Central. Boss fight time, I think. Pretty sure I put on the playlist. Have to check. There it goes. Oh, no. Skip the Mecha Bandicoot.
Do you plan on joining a crew or making one?
I will be making my own, yes. La 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 la. Oh, why did they have the totem boss fight before the Mecha Bandicoot boss fight?
Magnifying glass.
Dude, this song was ahead of its time.
Glass.
Spiral Mouth
left.
is
Magnifying glass.
such a beast of a group. I wish that they did songs for Sonic.
Magni. AK-47.
Ah, Green Hill Hunt. Desync Central. I don't know why it's lagging so much. Okay, so a shuffle must be on board somewhere. Let me see something.
Nice taste music, I love this one.
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot music for the win. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the computer. Everything looks fine, but it is lagging a smidge bit. Is it gonna play the meme song?
ADHD improve this song.
Where's it going to next? Ah, there's Naked Bandicoot. Oh, okay. Quite unfortunate. I'll take third.
Lava siege, chicken aces lava chicken.
You tried. La 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 lava. Chicken. Play as Riders Blaze. Hasn't played as Blaze in a hot minute. Hot minute? Get it? Because she has flame powers? Oh! Burn.
Lava. CH, she chicken.
Sea chicken. What's new here? Oh, right, I got the electric trail, I forgot. La 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 lava. Chicken.
Yeah, no problem, Rico. Thanks for playing with us. Hope you have a
Ace's
good one.
lava chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hell.
It is. Very delicious.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Here, I'm gonna maybe if I close out Discord, it'll free up some space.
The nether.
The nether. Oh wait, before I continue,
Nitro with the best skin of the entire game, aka Rider's Cream.
Writer's crew. Is that the only Blaze sticker that I have? No, I got another. Is there any other Blaze stickers? There's Rider's Blaze. Is that really the only one left? Okay. Ba 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 ba.
Goodbye, Riders. Fly high goose.
Fly high goose. Let's get going, gang. I really want another Sonic Rush, honestly. Yeah, my friends list is currently full. The only exception I'll make is if a creator is collabing, and it just makes it easier for both of us to invite one another to games and whatnot. But hopefully we'll get that friends list boost in the future. Look at us, Team Riders. Iceberg layer. Shoot. Car for playable character.
He isn't doing Writer's Cream justice. Only good at Jet. Ba-ba-da-da-ba. Right, Iceberg's lair, but sped up. Oh, hey, it's everybody's favorite team. Oh, hey, fitting. That seemed a bit targeted.
Can we use this song to death be clean?
Sure. Hey, Central, how you doing? Wait, hold on, let me see something. So that very well could be an issue. Yeah, everything's going well on my end.
Nitro, you better win and represent Cream Nation.
You're cookied? Ooka ooka. Don't let this Knuckles win. This is indeed how Nitro plays without Jet. And it seems the Knuckles has won. Nucky. GG. GG's. Let's see. I don't know. It's weird because the playlist is supposed to be playing in order, but it's not. Like, it skipped Mecha and went right to Cavern Catastrophe. So I don't know. But what I do know is I could do this.
Next is the Savior Lil.
Because I wasn't playing as Ryder.
This is a crafting table.
Hypothetical. This one. Oh, this is the Amberley boss fight. I forgot that's what this one was like. This guy is hunting you. I never noticed the Madam Emily. Goated! No current release date as of right now, but I don't think it would be delayed until next year. Plays better with Jet, coincidentally. Yeah, GTA 6 got delayed till next year. It is a very unique game. It is not something I don't think a lot of people expected from Sonic, but definitely something that is welcomed. Oh hey, I have the silver super sticker on this one. Oh hey, it's everyone's favorite team stage. Everyone loves this one. This one's everyone's favorite. Let's spread these out.
You thought you could escape Seaside Hell Team? Never.
Never. There's no escaping Seaside Hill Team. It just doesn't happen.
Why is this song so intense?
Because it's the, I believe, the 10th dimension? It's where the world is ruined. Speaking of 10th dimension. Can we push it back towards the gold, please? Shoot. We were right next to the rainbow, guys. We were right next to the rainbow. I was trying to knock it into rainbow, but they decided to go for the other rainbow that was not directly beside them for some reason. Boom, 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 boom. Here, I'm going to leave real quick, so 'cause I want to restart the game and see if like maybe
Of course Irma win.
I can get a better frame rate out of this, because I don't know why it's being so laggy. What is taking up CPU? And why is it taking up so much of it? Why would that be taking up so much memory?
Ha ha.
Oh. This song slaps. try this again. Nice. You love to see it.
My favorite part in Sonic 06 is when Elise kisses Sonic.
It's a pretty goated moment. Ace doesn't even know what Sonic 06 is. She's technically not even a Sonic OC anymore. She started off as a Sonic OC, but I had her redesigned to be more of her own thing. So she's not from Sonic's universe. We're bringing back the Avatar.
Hi guys, it's me, Ace. Did you know I love gambling? I got it from Dave.
Fun fact, she doesn't even know what gambling is. There's a, I was working
Might go change
on...
that damn skin now.
I was working on a game with her in it. I don't know if I'll ever make the game, but it would be funny too. Tails and a team of avatars.
You guys are haters.
Shameless crew plug. I don't even know what to name the crew.
Non-Naito's costume is great. Hello, guys. It's me, Ace. Did you also know that I hate what Naito is wearing?
Hey Travis, how's it going? Welcome. Ouch. We did it! We did it! It wasn't a full clean sweep, but we did it! We replicated it. It is possible to replicate. The famous skip. The Pinball Carnival Dave Strat. We'll call it the ace skip. How about that? I'm sure other people have already found that skip as well, but I'm taking ownership now. It is called the ace skip because I love Pinball Carnival so much, more than everybody else.
I, Ace Lemur, recommend you all in chat to upgrade Zavik in the last remaining days.
Upgrade Zavik. I have a feeling Nito's still lurking in the stream somewhere, maybe. Definitely was lurking when he was supposed to be answering questions. No, I'm just kidding. I like the little fly thing that Tails does when he's hovering down. It really reminds me of Sonic Adventure, kind of. Adventure 2, too, because you could fly around in the Chow lobby. This is, which track is this? Flying Saucer Chase. I can't remember where this is. I think this might be scrap music from Twinsanity, though I don't know. Can't remember where it was placed. Oh, we're getting this stage again. It's funny because this song, most people may remember from a long time ago. There was a popular Stormtrooper meme where he was dancing to this song, and I don't think a lot of people knew that the song came from a Crash Bandicoot game. I think this is when Evil Crash is chasing Cortex. It is possible. It is also not possible they crossword before Rumble. We'll have to wait and see. You ever got disconnected? Oof. Dang. I'm sorry to hear that. Nai is very close behind. With the power of Crash Bandicoot and God and anime on my side. Funny that they have the sequence songs in this. I think these are our sequences.
Hi Annie's fun fact, I run away from the IRS.
Thankfully, in Ace's universe, there is no IRS, so... Gotcha. Oh yeah. Let's go. GG's. Oh yeah. Go back here. I want the 1v1.
That's why I gave the goat. The goat.
Alright, Yara, no problem. Thank you for playing. Oh, man. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for me in the stream for now. It was a fun few games we had here. Had a good time laughing and crying and talking. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I think I have a target on my back now. But yeah. So what I don't know if I might do a video recapping everything that happened in the Q&A from today, just so I'll have that maybe out. Next player spotlight, I'm gonna try and have out on time. I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit difficult with scheduling, I think. But I'll keep you guys posted about that in the community tab as well as Discord whenever I get around to doing that.
Alright, chat. That is it for this stream. See you all later. Ace signing out.
Let's see. I can redirect you guys. If you guys want, there's like a charity event going on right now that some people are participating in. And I think someone that I know is streaming there currently. So let me just... I'll redirect a lot of people over to there. Don't have to, completely optional, but it is a pretty good cause that's going on right now. So let me get it pasted in chat here. So, going over to SciShow, let them know I sent you if you end up going over there. And enjoy them. They're playing Sonic 1 GBA, I believe, so have fun with that. That is quite the experience. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or live stream. Take care.
Jet the Hawk.